Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So the Savages will get the first possession. Cunningham outside. Jackson from long range. They get it again. The kick out to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Jackson misses. Thompson with it. Outside, Adebayo. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, that's his comfort zone. That's where he lives. Adebayo's so strong in the paint.
Outside, George. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, look, you can't let shooters get their feet set. You have to run him off the catch.
Brunson, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game. Well, look, it's big trouble for the defense when Giannis is hitting the three-point shot. There is no...
Oh, look at that!
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Pass to Towns. And another three for Detroit.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you defend Towns as the screener in this action. He can slip, roll, pop out.
Brunson, good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Towns for three. Great D that time from Hibbert.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
On deep, Brunson drains it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got a couple of threes now in the first for Detroit. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, you could see that coming. Giannis not to be denied, especially at the rim.
And now the first time out called here for Detroit. Detroit trails by 4. Here's Payton, and the dunk by Payton.
And the sneaky hops of Payton, capable of rising up and catching.
It's taken away by Payton. For the finish. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. .34 seconds left in the first. Outside Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, and Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Here's Payton. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. It's Detroit. They lead by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Savages.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Detroit trails by 3. Paul looking over the floor. Teardrop shot. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
The wily vet, Chris Paul, he'll bait you into fouls. He's got every trick in the book.
No good on that
one. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And it's Detroit's ball. Thompson outside. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as anyone.
As if the league didn't have enough to worry about with LeBron. He's just become a better and better jump shooter. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Detroit making a switch here.
Into the lineup for Detroit.
LeBron outside. Here's Yang. Out to Thompson for 3. Traps in the tray. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Paul. He takes it in. Adebayo, high post. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime-time positioning inside.
Back to Giddey. Fires the three. Bridges with the board.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Detroit with the rebound. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the second quarter. Back to James. Out to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to James. Thompson's got 9.
No doubt this is Thompson's most lethal weapon, one of the greatest three-point shooters in the history of this game.
Right side, Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
Back to LeBron. James cooking from deep.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Here's Jones. Takes it inside. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And coming in with intensity as if
That new song
could stop him.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. On the wing, James. Here's Yang. And another three for Detroit.
What about
The
now?
shortest three on the floor, that corner. That is why guys shoot such a good percentage from there.
Pass to Adebayo. And here is Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so that's the end of the first half. Savages lead by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Detroit trails by 12. And here's Brunson outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
No one near James as he lets it go. That three off the mark. Jones for three. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Jones has got 5 now.
And Jones is known to be a deadly three-point shooter. A beautiful shooting motion there on those triples. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
On the wing, Bridges. And the three off target. Detroit leading by 10. Inside. Hibbert pulls it in. Detroit with the ball. Here's Jones. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Giddey surveying the D. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Giddey's got the lead up to 13 now for Detroit.
Well, that's a shot the defenses often dare Giddey to make, but he's shown improved accuracy.
Back to Hibbert. There's 1:38 left in the third. Brunson. It's Brunson at point-blank range.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
LeBron outside. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Savages.
Substitution on
1:12 left in the third quarter. Fires at the elbow. Pass to Giannis. Outside, George. Now Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Detroit, no good that time either. Brunson outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Brunson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Detroit. Cunningham for 3. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
into the lineup for Detroit.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Out to Bridges. Stolen by Jackson. Cunningham outside. They get it back. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. This one for 3. Antetokounmpo stretching the floor with the 3.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
And so is Detroit in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Detroit leading by 9. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Another 3 for Detroit.
3 points.
Yeah, this is really important to Cunningham's development. He needs to keep rising, firing, hitting these pull-up jumpers.
And finished off by Paul.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Now, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
6 to shoot. Pass to Cunningham. From deep, Giannis. The shot will not fall. Detroit trails by 10. A wide open look here for DeRozan. And now, here comes Giannis!
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Bridges attacking. And he makes that one count.
And solid at just cutting through the defense. Give Bridges a lane, and he'll make you pay.
Here's Jackson. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Now Towns. Shot clock at 6. The 3 goes down.
Well, Giannis has always been a willing passer. He drops it right to the screener for the score.
Knocks down the 3.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Detroit trails by 8. Jones, and he cams it in.
Showtime. Eddie Jones has incredible hops.
Jackson outside. Now Towns. Lets loose a 3. And there's the 3.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Knocks down the 3.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. takes a special player.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Jalen Brunson, he puts in the chain. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Savages. Launches from deep. Oh, he hits the deep three.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Showing time and time again he is comfortable being that first option. Brunson delivering in the clutch.
First personal foul. First team foul.
George fires. What a response. Hitting a three of their own.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Brunson. Oh, Brunson good from range.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
From deep. Onto the Kumbo outside. Here's Jackson. Trained from outside.
And that is why Triple J is a stretch five. He doesn't clog the lane. Jaren really helps to space the floor.
Fires the three. It's in. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were not at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. See you later.